engineers from Exact Target, Primo, Teradata, Cha-Cha, etc. With 5 developers have 90 plus years of development experience. That's a lot. 25 years of marketing experience and 10 plus years of UX and design. And it's not just the team, it's the partners, right? I think if this fails, it's because we really have taken, I think, the best of breed approach, right? We've taken the best employees that we could find, and we took the best of Indianapolis partners. We got KAA plus A for design, Ditto for PR, Doug Rao for recruiting, Ice Miller for legal. I'll talk more about that later, but we really did put the best at work for Gusto. We also have an unbelievable board of advisors, people that have experience at Angie's List, Groupon, Amazon, Butler, you name it, right? So what the hell is this Gusto thing anyway, right? Your digital lives are scattered across dozens of different accounts, right? There's 4 different really groups that I would bucket them into. One is cloud storage. You've got Dropbox, Google Drive, SkyDrive, Box. It seems like another one's popping up every day. Microsoft. Beyond cloud storage, you also have email. And a lot of us use email for our cloud storage, right? I email myself files all the time so that I have them. But I have more than one email account. I have like 5. And the average person has 2, personal and work. Beyond that, you have social, right? And there's a ton of photos being generated every day on social. The 4th category is what I would call image repositories. That's Flickr, Picasa, the camera roll on your device, etc. So this is the problem. My photos are scattered all over the place. Searching for my email for files and photos is painful. And it's especially painful on mobile, where 56% of the United States has a smartphone, and over 51% of emails open first on a smartphone. And on an iPhone, I can't even attach a file. That means So what is Gusto? I'm just going to show you instead of going through the rest of this, because I think that would make a little more sense. If you can find the file. Can I pause for a second?
I think not.
I know crickets. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. I'm going to get cut off in this, but at the top of this, you'll see all male. Shit. And I just joined the ranks of like all the other. All right, so let's just. All right, we're done. We're done. That's correct.
Probably got it not mirroring. It's killing me. Oh, there it is. Hide everything else. Quick.
See that? Great. All right. Pick it back up.
I'm never living that one down. Good thing I'm not developing the product. We've got experience people doing that. So this is the app that we built. It's very similar to what you see in mail today, except at the top you've got those filters, all mail, files, and photos. When you connect your email, we rip through all your email, your files, your photos, everything you've ever sent or received, and we pull that out and we expose it back in a more powerful email client. The coolest thing about this is there's like different views for how you look at email today. Today you only have this list view. We kind of added a thumbnail view and Pinteresty style view. And I'll show you here in a second how powerful this is, especially when you're trying to find something. And that's Brad, he's one of our developers. Love you, Brad. Again, that top piece is how you navigate around and filter between all mail, files, and photos. That we've done some little things with the UX, right? You can just pinch and expand to see more lines of text inside of the email. So if I had 2 fingers on and expanded, boom. You don't get that today. the biggest feature we've added is you can attach a file when you compose a message. And that file, you don't have to have on your phone, it's in the cloud. That's what we're building is a platform that allows you to connect your digital life. Not only your email, but pretty soon Dropbox, Facebook, all of those accounts across your digital life. The other thing that we've really built is search. And search is very similar to what you find at a retailer, right? Not only can you search for style, brand, etc. in a retailer, you can't do that on email today. So common use cases, I'm looking for my PowerPoint or PDF presentation. It has the word investor in it. It's a document in my Gmail that I dealt with in the last 30 days. With a few clicks of a button, you can find it on Gusto. That takes minutes in mail today. So once you pull up a file in Gusto, that button on the bottom right allows you to very quickly click to see what emails this file was attached in. So Gusto is not just email. Email is the beginning for us. It's really a communication platform that brings your life together. You use Google to search the world's content. You'll use Gusto to search your content.
All right. Now, Tim, do we have any questions from Twitter from that hashtag with Gusto? I'll get back to you in just 1 second. Anybody have questions from Twitter, go ahead and ask. Now, from the room, any questions for Sean about Gusto? Go in front. Yes, Kevin.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's not a question.
Not any question, but we'll take it. Thank you very much. Other questions from the room? Yeah, one in the back. Sorry, this light's very bright.
How does it play to monetize?
How do you plan to monetize, Sean?
Well, what's that mean? No, I'm just kidding. I think in the early days we're not going to, right? We're going to introduce this to a product that's free to the world. Ultimately, it's a freemium model, so we will figure out a pricing structure, but all the VCs that I've been speaking to in the West Coast, East Coast, Chicago, et cetera, said the exact same thing, right? As long as you can fund it, you need to drive rapid user adoption and growth. And Overstock, Cha-Cha, and a few other companies have kind of been through the path of what it means to grow marketing. And I think, with this company, we don't want to introduce a price model too soon because we don't want to step on our growth. Now, that said, when we do, I would envision a subscription model where it'd be free for a certain amount of functionality, right? It should be free for everyone. Beyond that, $5, $10, $20 a month to unlock features, etc. Good question.
I'm gonna take one from Twitter now. Tim, will you get this off for me?
We have a question from Twitter. So the UI, UX looks really cool, but how does the security work?
Question about security.
Nice.
Good question. I would say it's very comparable to what you would find with Dropbox, right? So our back end and our infrastructure is Amazon EC2 and AWS, and everything is SSL. So you're getting sort of 256-bit encryption, which is what you find with bank level security. That said, security, when you're indexing personal content, you better make sure it's secure, it doesn't leak. So we've hired 2 different security companies. One I'm excited about is called Praetorian, and another one I'm not going to mention, but 2 different companies to run independent audits and basically hack in or try to hack in or tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, etc. So we really have taken security hard on this one, and I'd say one of our senior developers has worked for over a decade at a major bank in town, focusing on security for their web portal. So we're applying what I would call bank level security.
We have just time for one more question before we welcome IDTC President Eric Zoden and Matt Humbler back to the stage for our fireside. So just one more question from the room. Yes.
Biggest competitor?
Biggest competitor for Gusto?
We don't have any. No, that's a good question, right? I think our biggest competitors are apps, and Gusto isn't an app. Gusto is a platform. Now, we're launching an app that uses our platform, but that's the beginning, that's not the end for us. So I have not seen a competitor that's built a platform like us. That said, there are a few that I admire. Mailbox is probably the biggest one. Mailbox, probably within 2 to 4 weeks of launch, sold to Dropbox for about $100 million. If they can do that, I mean, we're hoping for $1 billion. I don't know. $1.5 billion. That's not too greedy.
Give it up one more time for Sean.